Hey YouTube fam, it's Adventure Boy here with another banger. Today I'm going to be changing the oil on my CRF150R. I've never changed the oil on anything. We'll see how this goes. Let's roll. Start by going over the tools we need. First off, we're going to use some 10W40 4-stroke motorcycle oil. I use the Pro Honda because this is what they recommended at the shop. You're going to need a ratchet, an 8mm socket, and a 12mm socket. You're going to need an oil filter, and you're going to need some WD-40 and a clean rag. Now that we have all the tools we need, it's time to get started. But first, we have to warm up the bike so the engine oil gets nice and warm so it flows out easily. Okay, it's time to undo the drain bolt. Now it's time to get rid of the dipstick. And I'm not talking about your little annoying brother. Enough of the corny jokes. Let's get back to work. Now it's time to take your oil filter out. Make sure you have your 8mm socket on. As you can see, there are 2 screws, a top one and a bottom one. Now let's take the oil filter cap out. As you can see, it comes in 3 pieces. A spring, an oil filter, and a cap. And make sure you don't put the spring inside here because it could fall in one of these squares. Clean the oil filter chamber with a clean rag. Okay, now that we have everything disassembled, it's time to check our cap. It's time to check the O-ring around the cap, which is the black circle, to make sure that there's no cracks or anything on it, and if there is, make sure to replace it. The cap goes around the black circle on the oil filter, and the spring goes around the all metal part. But before you put the cap and the spring on, you want to lube the top and bottom of your oil filter with some oil. And then you put your spring on and your cap. Now that we have this assembled, let's put it in. Place the long screw on the top and the short one on the bottom. Clean the drain screw area and replace the drain screw. Here we use 590 milliliters or 0.62 quarts of oil. Just wrapping up my first ever oil change on my Honda CRF150R. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. But first, let's start the bike up again so we can let the oil flow through the engine. And then we will recheck the oil level to make sure we have the right amount. for watching the video. If you thought the video was helpful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And also, I would really like it if you could leave a comment and tell me any future videos you want me to do. Rock on!